grab the background.
It's a traveling poster.
You're on? I know, it's like...
Wherever I go, I should have somebody to carry it next to me.
Right. What you doing?
Oh my gosh, that's not me.
I know. I say it to everybody. I say it to everybody though because I'm a huge fan. But I'm mortally embarrassed because our first meeting I was getting yelled at for having a big mouth.
Yes.
And I'm like, and I look over and I'm like, then I see you looking at me like the evil eye from Ashley.
I was like, what is happening?
I just have a big mouth, and maybe I should be doing animated,
Yeah,
show or something like
seriously.
that. Why? I can't figure it out. I freaking love this cartoon. It's on all the time. All the time.
I know.
I mean, you find out. I mean, you would think that obviously a cartoon, younger kids, but it's adults. They love it. Are you finding that out from people, or?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been doing it for 5 years now, and so,
Yeah.
it's just taken on a life of its own, and to see kids come up to me and they're like such big fans, and then I have comedians and actors that I know that I think are going to come up to me. We'll be at an award show, and I think they're going to say like, oh, I was a big fan of yours in High School Musical, or my kids love you or something, and they always come up and they're like, we love you as Candace, as me, Phineas and Ferb. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. It's like pretty insane, but it's awesome.
But you're yelling a lot. Candace is always yelling. How's that for your voice?
It's crazy. It's crazy. You have to have a lot of energy when you go into the recording studio for Candace. And I kind of, I think just because I'm a singer, I've always learned how to be able to yell and not hurt my voice. So it just kind of comes from instead of from your throat, it comes from your gut. So yeah, I'm always constantly yelling.
Is the line to get in the script, "Where's Perry"? Is that the one that everybody wants? Is that you get to say that? I mean.
Oh, where's Perry?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, or sometimes what you doing? Sometimes they'll give that to one of the other characters.
Yeah, I know.
It
Puts it up there.
Or the Phineas, yes, I am. When he says that, we sometimes get to say that too.
Do you think that, obviously from your High School Musical fan, do people, you said that as a Candace, have you ever had people come up and throw a cell phone in front of you and say, do Candace or do my answering machine?
No, yeah. I've had, first of all, my girlfriend has called me from Texas before, and she was like, okay, I'm at a wedding rehearsal, and Little Ring Bear won't come down the aisle. Please, I told him I knew Candace, and you have got to tell him to come down the aisle. And I'm like, you are kidding me. So now I'm doing phone calls where I'm
yelling at people at
I'm
that point.
literally had to be like, hey, it's Candace, and tell him to go down the aisle.
And we have a movie coming out, which is awesome. I didn't even know it. I'm the movie guy, and I walk in and I saw this, and I'm like, how great. But there can't be any difference between doing a movie as Candace or doing a regular episode, is there?
Well, actually, in this movie, they go into the second dimension, and Candace in the second dimension is actually the action star.
Oh,
so, and she's her whole life has been protecting her brothers, not trying to bust them. So I had to do something a little bit different. With normal Candace, I pitched my voice up a little bit higher because she's younger. With this Candace, I just kind of did my normal voice and kind of toughen her up a little bit. So she kind of is the save the day chick. It's cool.
Well, I'm a huge fan of your voice.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.